Welcome to the Soy Checkoff Check-in. This week we are talking with Gary Berg. Gary is a United Soybean Director and an Illinois farmer. He has served 7 years as a soybean checkoff farmer leader. Gary also serves on the U.S. Soybean Export Council, Strategic Utilization Team, and the USA Poultry and Egg Export Council. Gary, I understand that you serve as the Priority Area Coordinator for the Checkoff's Health and Nutrition Priority Area Working Group. Now, last month, we talked with farmer leaders about demand for soybeans. What is the Checkoff doing to increase the supply of soybeans?
Well, farmer leaders invest in a lot of research to improve soybean health. If you improve soybean health, more than likely you're going to help your soybean yields eventually. And so we coordinate with leading agronomists and extension researchers to try to deliver current recommendations for a real-time production environment, that can change every year. The last study we did, we were getting a return of $12.34 on every dollar invested in the checkoff. So we're always trying to do all we can to help farmers out.
Well, yeah, and if they can see the proof that they're getting a return on the investment that they're making in the soy checkoff, it is a valuable piece of information for them. There's no question about that. Again, we are talking with USB Director Gary Berg on the Soy Checkoff Check-in. Gary, the soy checkoff, it's great at creating those new avenues to increase preference for U.S. soybeans and to drive innovation. What are some of the traits and best practices the checkoff follows with research and development? What are you really looking for?
Well, some of our plant breeding research, they dive into genomics and molecular genetics and things that are way above my head, but eventually it's going to help us get that monitor to show higher yields. That the checkoff funds about 25% of the public soybean research. So, they're doing research all the time to try to help out with things like drought and disease and insect infestations. Anything we can do to help the farmers get a few more bushels, that's pretty sustainable.
Yeah, and some of the work that's being done, Gary, is absolutely fascinating to me. The new research to address the challenge of flower drop on soybeans. If you can get the bean plant to hold on to more flowers, they can make more pods and make more beans. So tell us about that study. It's aimed at improving soybean yield through reducing the physical stress response of those plants, right?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, that's one of the ongoing research projects that excites me the most. It's really exciting. I think a lot of farmers, they know that we lose flower drop, but I don't think a lot of them realize how much. Even in an average year, we lose about 30% of the flowers. And in a tough year where you got lots of heat, lots of drought stress, you could lose up to 80% of your flowers. So can you imagine some of the extra yield that we could get if you could retain just 10% of what we normally lose? And it's not just in one place. There's a lot of research being done at Texas Tech, Kansas State University, University of Missouri. So we're kind of spread out. So I'm really excited about that project.
Yeah, it's really cool. Lots of potential on that one. Let's talk about growing healthy crops. It takes some healthy soil first, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The U.S. soybean industry, we strive to be a global leader in sustainability and soil health and anything to encourage yields through crop rotation, reduced tillage, cover crops, water management. One of the things we do right here personally is we raise, although it's not exactly quote unquote considered a cover crop, but every year we have some wheat. We double crop soybeans, so you got something growing out there from October till June, and it matures. You harvest it without any chemicals and plant double crop soybeans in there. They grow all summer, and then you have a ton of residue when you harvest those double crop soybeans. So how sustainable is that?
Yeah, it's really, really cool. You can learn more about all of this by going to the Soybean Checkoff website. It is unitedsoybean.org. Unitedsoybean.org. Gary, thank you. Be safe this year, all right?
All right. Thank you, Chip. Thanks for the time.
Absolutely. That is Gary Berg from Illinois. He's a United Soybean Board Director. He has served 7 years as a soybean checkoff farmer leader. I'm Chip Flory. This has been the Soy Checkoff Check-in.